Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining us at Ekerenyo as we are planning for the celebration that is coming tomorrow for the World Malaria Day, which nationally Nyamira was chosen to be the hosts. And I want to thank the national team which is with us here for giving us the opportunity to carry the national celebration at Ekerenyo grounds in Nyamira County. And like we are saying, we are celebrating this day. We look at the journey that we have come through, especially in fighting malaria. And Nyamira is among the few counties that are still fighting with that the challenge of malaria. Our positivity rate standing at around 10%, which we are really fighting to make sure that it comes down. That by the end of the year, through the partners that we are working with and through the commitment that we have put, make sure it comes to 3%. And this is a commitment that we've put, and that is why I think the national team saw the commitment and said, let us come and support you. And finally, as I hand over to the national coordinator who's joined us here, we are bordering Homa Bay County. Most of the places that are affected, especially North Mugirango, Manga, and Nyamira South, we are bordering Homa Bay entirely. And Homa Bay is enjoying the IRS project or program where we are moving house to house and giving, spraying. And we are praying that Nyamira County is also considered, so that we don't only consider our neighbors. Remember, we have this lower terrain where we have our colleagues or our members who are staying across this side. So that's a request we are making, my brother, Dr. Elvis, so that as you go back, please consider Nyamira County as one of those that should get that support. But otherwise, I want to welcome you. And
Tombati, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, my name is Dr. Elvis Oyugi. I'm currently the head of the National Malaria Control Program. And it's a pleasure to be here in Nyamira County, Ekerenyo grounds, for the purpose of commemorating the World Malaria Day for the year 2023. So World Malaria Day is commemorated all over the world on the 25th of April. And in Kenya, we have celebrated this special day in several counties, and this year it's the turn of Nyamira to host us. Nyamira is actually a county that is located in the highlands, and it's one of the counties where we tend to report malaria outbreaks, especially following heavy rains. So it's very important for us to bring malaria advocacy to the local community here. And this year's theme is invest, innovate, and implement. So we'd like to invest in malaria interventions. The interventions that we implement in this country include provision of insecticidal treated nets, which we provide at the household level in 27 high-risk counties. And also we provide to pregnant women who attend natal care, and also mothers with infants, that's children below 1 year of age. We also provide intermittent preventive therapy, which is a drug that is given for pregnant women in high-risk areas to prevent malaria in pregnancy, because that can result in complications, including loss of the pregnancy. We are also very keen to implement indoor residual spraying, especially in the very high-risk areas. You've heard Dr. Mbati talk about the indoor residual spraying that is conducted in Homa Bay County. So, of course, Nyamira can be able to benefit also from that when we have, adequate resources to be able to to undertake that, because it's a very resource intensive. On Susan Nakumicha, and also the governor of Nyamira County, His Excellency Amos Nyaribo, and also the principal secretary in the State Department of Public Health and Professional Standards, Dr. Josephine. So we'll have our leaders with us, and we'll also have many leaders, especially from our health development partners, including World Health Organization, and the United States President's Malaria Initiative, and the Global Fund. So very critical organizations that have continued to support implementation of malaria interventions by providing both financial support and technical support. So thank you very much. I would like to briefly state in Kiswahili, although my Kiswahili is not very good, kwamba tumefurahia